Do I have the pump? Hey everyone, my name's Mikaela and welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are going to be doing a really quick and simple booty blaster workout. So if you're ready, please join me on your mat and let's get right into it. So we're going to start with some simple glute activation exercises. This is a really great addition to any of your existing fitness routines. So if you're training legs at the gym, try this circuit out before you get into the weights and you'll find a greater mind to muscle connection and more gains. So let's start lying on our side. You're going to bring yourself all the way down. All right, now you can either rest your head on your bicep or you can prop your head into your hand, whatever feels comfortable for you today. Our legs are going to be bent at 45 degrees, so you want to make sure your heels are in line with your hips. Now hips are stacked and you're lifting up underneath your waist, trying to get a little gap under there. So imagine you've got a little blueberry underneath your waist there and you don't want to sink and squish the blueberry. So lift it up, core is on, top hand on top of your hip or in front of you for support. We're going to start with our clams today. So heels glued together, exhale, let's lift our knee up towards the sky. And inhale, we lower back down with control. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we lower. Nice work. So here, we're making sure our hips are staying square and we're opening our knee just as high as our hip mobility will allow. So we'll work to our own range here. You're pressing your bottom knee down into the floor. Nice work. I'm going to rest my head down just so I can focus more on my glutes. Okay. Keep breathing out. You're applying pressure between your heels. And we are here for another 3. And 2. Good. On this last one, let's hold and tiny pulses here at that top range. So we're moving up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower everything down. Okay, let's separate our ankles this time. We're opening our top leg like a book. So big exhale as we lift. Inhale as we lower. Remember to keep that tiny gap underneath the waist. So we're ensuring our core is on. You're drawing your belly towards your spine. And the rest of your body stay nice and still. Hopefully you're starting to feel some glute burn or some glute activation. Okay, now if you want a little bit more of a challenge, you're welcome to float your top arm up towards the sky. This will just challenge your balance a little bit more. You really want to keep your core tight. And we're here for another 5. Good, relaxing the shoulders. We've got 3. Remember the big squeeze at the top, 2. All right, last one, let's hold and tiny pulses again at that top range. You've got this. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now this time we bring our leg down halfway. Our knee is lined with our hip. Staggered clams. Let's go. Inhale, knee draws to knee. Exhale, heel to heel. Let's go. Inhale, knee to knee. Exhale, heel to heel. Now this is where you'll really start to feel that fire in your top glute. You want to keep moving, really exaggerating the range of motion. So we're going into internal rotation and external rotation. Now if heel to heel is not for you today, maybe try toe to toe. All right, that just takes the pressure off slightly. You'll still feel the burn. And as you draw your knee to knee, I want you to think about setting your heel up towards the sky. Good, so getting that nice rotation out from your hip joint. Remember, hips are staying stacked. How's that little blueberry going underneath the waist? We're here for a final 3. And 2. Good, last one. Heel to heel, bring your leg back to parallel, knee in line with the hip. Let's hold here, flexing your foot this time. Let's extend and kick forward. And we return our heel towards our glute. Exhale forward. Inhale to the heel. Let's keep moving. You want to keep your knee locked in space. We're really building a fire now. Stay with me. We've got another 5 more to go here. And 4. We've got 3. And 2. Last one. Let's hold that extension. Turning your toes down towards the floor. We lift and lower. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. We're here for 5. 4. 3. You've got this. 2. Last one. Can we hold and pulse to finish? We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bend and lower. Oh my God, give it a good tap. Whew. That one was so tough. Well done for getting through. Now we're not quite finished on this side. Let's bring ourselves up onto our hands and knees. So we're in our 4-point kneeling position. Take a few moments here to find your breath again. All right. Now you want to make sure your knees are directly underneath your hips. They're about hip distance apart. And your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Maintaining a nice neutral spine here. Your gaze is just between your hands. Making sure your neck is nice and long. We'll start with a few cat-cows here just while we get our breath back. So inhale, let's drop our chest, send your tailbone behind you, looking up towards the sky. And exhale, we round our spine, push the floor away, looking towards your belly button. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale, drop the chest, send the tailbone back. And exhale, flexing through the spine, pulling belly button in. Last one here. Inhale, opening the chest, send your shoulders back. And exhale, push the floor away, look towards your belly. And returning back to neutral spine. Okay, now here, we're going to be on our wrists for a little while here. So if you feel any wrist pain, I want you to think about maybe folding the top of your mat and resting the palms of your hands on the mat there and your fingers on the ground. You can also bring yourself down onto your elbows or your forearms for a little bit more support. You'll feel this a little bit more in your shoulders. So if you want a little bit more of a shoulder challenge, bring yourself down onto your forearms. Otherwise, let's spread our fingertips nice and wide and try and distribute your weight evenly between each finger. We're starting with our bend and extend. So staying with that same leg we just worked. So for me, that's the right leg. We hover our knee, flex the foot. Exhale, we kick back. Inhale, we draw back under. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Now let's keep it moving. You want a soft bend to your elbows here, so try not to lock your arms out. Right, we're drawing our belly up and away from the mat. Making sure our core is turned on. Now you want to imagine you're kicking the wall behind you. So try and keep your foot flexed. We're reaching with our heel. We've got another 5 more to go. Continue working with your breath. Try and square off your hips to the mat. So You might feel like you're leaning over to one side. Try and bring them back so they're nice and even. We'll go for the last one here and we hold. Now pointing your toes this time, we're going for little circles. So you want to draw little circles with your big toe. Moving your entire leg from your hip joint. So you're not just moving your ankle, you're moving your entire leg. Nice, keep pushing the floor away. Remembering core on. We're here for another 5 and 4, 3, 2. Last one, can we hold? Inhale, let's tap our toes down to the floor. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. And exhale, lift. Keep it moving here. And down. And up. Let's go for 5. And 4, really focus on the squeeze of your glute. 3. And 2. Last one, can we hold? Our foot's in line with our hip. Hamstring curl, exhale, let's flex. Bend the knee, inhale, point, reach away. Exhale, flex, bend the knee, inhale, point, and reach away. So you're thinking about activating through your hamstring for this movement. Our knee stays locked in line with our hip. And bend, and bend. Okay, we're here for 5 more. Keep pushing through. Remember to push the floor away. We're not sinking into our shoulders. Our chest is nice and open. We've got 2. Now on this last one, hold the bend. Let's bring our knee back underneath our hip and kick straight back up towards the sky. Donkey kick. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. So as you can see here, I'm keeping the 90-degree shape to my leg as I move up and down. So this time we're thinking about pushing the sky away. So foot is flexed, reach through your heel. Let's go for another 3 and 2. Last one, and we hold. Tiny pulses at this top range. We're almost there. Keep pushing through. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring the knee back down. We'll take our knees out wide and shift our hips back for a child's pose. So you want to reach your hands forward, dropping your forehead down onto your mat and taking a couple deep breaths here. Feel free to go for a little sway side to side, catching your breath back here before we move on to the other side. Okay, now we got to make it even. I'm feeling it all in that right side. Let's get to the opposite side now. So feel free to grab a drink of water now if you need, and then meet me back on the mat. Now you're going to find yourself in your side lying position, getting ready for our clams again. So legs are bent at 45, heels in line with your hips, top hand resting in front of you, and you can either rest your head down on your bicep or in your hand, whatever feels comfortable for you. I'm going to rest my head all the way down. Making sure your hips are stacked. Again, our core is on. Exhale, let's lift our knee. Inhale, we lower. Nice work. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now you really want to think about applying pressure between your heels. We're keeping our hips stacked, so opening your knee up towards the sky at a comfortable range. You don't want to be rocking backwards at all. So everyone's range will look a little bit different. You might not be able to lift that high, and that's totally fine. As long as you're feeling that glute activation, that's all that matters. Now if you want that extra challenge for your balance, floating your top arm up towards the sky. And let's keep it going here for another 3 and 2. Last one, and we hold for those pulses. Tiny little movements up and down. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's close the knees, separate the heels now, opening our leg like a book. Nice work. Stay with me. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Again. You want to be creating that little gap underneath your waist. So ensuring that our hips are staying stacked. And we're maximizing the potential for that glute burn. All right, let's go for another 3. And 2. Last one, let's hold. And tiny pulses again, you got this. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bringing your leg down halfway for those staggered clams. Inhale, knee goes to knee. Exhale, heel to heel. Inhale, knee to knee. Exhale, heel to heel. So pay attention to your hips again, making sure they are squared to the wall in front of you. And really exaggerating this movement from the hip joint. So when your knee draws to knee, your heel's up towards the sky. Keep it moving here. I know this is when it gets really rough. Let's go for another 3. And 2. Last one. Heel goes to heel. And now let's bring our leg in line with our hip at parallel. Flexing your foot, getting ready for those leg extensions. Exhale, we kick forward. Inhale, heel goes towards your glute. Exhale, kick forward. Inhale, heel to glute. Now we're keeping our knee locked in line with our hip and just moving from that knee joint. The challenge here is to keep our leg lifted. All right, if you can, flexing your foot, reaching through your heel, trying to get that full extension. And we are here for another 3. And 2. Stay with me. Last one, let's hold that extension. Turn your toes towards the floor. Inhale, we tap. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. You got this. Final finisher. We're here for 5. And 4. 3. 2. Last one, let's hold and pulse it out. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bend. And return back towards the mat. Give your glute a nice smack. Catch your breath back. And we're almost finished. Let's meet on our hands and knees. We'll go for our cat-cow stretch again, just to gain our breath back. So taking a deep breath in, sending the chest up, tailbone back. And exhale, flexing through the spine, pushing the floor away, looking towards your belly button. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale, send the tailbone back. Should feel a really nice stretch through your core and your spine. Last one, inhale, drop the chest, send the shoulders back. Exhale, pushing the floor away, looking towards your belly, and returning back to a neutral position. Now here you might feel like your shoulders are quite worn out. If that's the case, feel free to come down to your forearms. All right, so that's totally an option today. If your wrists are a bit sore, you can take that option where you fold the top of your mat, rest your palms on the mat and your fingertips on the floor. whatever's working well for you today, you stick with that. And let's get ready for our bend and extend. So floating that leg we just worked, flexing your foot, exhale, we extend, inhale, we bend. Nice. Exhale, extend, inhale, bend. Now, paying attention to your core here, you're drawing your belly button in towards your spine and making sure your hips are staying square. So you have to incorporate, or you have to engage your oblique muscles as well as the inner thigh of your stabilizing leg. Okay, keeping soft bend to your elbows. Remember, chest is open. And we're reaching as far as we can. We're here for another 3 and 2. Last one, let's hold. Point the toes and circles. All right, now you want to find length through your leg. So imagine someone's pulling your leg behind you. Good, reaching through your toes. And we are here for another 3 and 2. Last one, hold. Inhale, we drop for a tap. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. So we've got our lift and lowers. Now here, not so much about the height as you lift your leg. It's more so about the length again. So really trying to keep your leg as straight as you can. We're squeezing through our glute and using the back of our leg to help lift our leg. We're here for another 3 and 2. Last one, can we hold? Getting ready for our hamstring curl. So we're going to flex our foot. Exhale, heel towards glute. Inhale, point, reach away. Exhale, flex, heel towards glute. Inhale, point, and reach away. Now there's a little bit of a mind twister with the flex and point of our foot. So if that's not for you, just continue with the bend and extend. All right, now making sure our hips are staying square again. So you might feel like you're leaning over to that one side. Try and square them off. Again, we're pushing the floor away. Try not to sink into the shoulders. And we're on to our final 3 and 2. Last one, let's hold that bend straight into our donkey kicks. Inhale, we take our knee down. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Now, keeping your foot flexed for this one if you can. And you're pushing the sky away. So maintaining your 90-degree shape to your leg. Again, if your shoulders are getting sore, come down onto your forearms. Let's go for another 3 and 2. Last one, can we hold? And tiny pulses here. You got this. Pulse it out. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and draw your knee down. We'll take the knees out wide again and shift back into our child's pose for a couple breaths. Reach your fingers forward, drop your forehead down, and nice deep breaths here. So you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. One more time, deep breath in and out. Now that is it for our quick booty blaster workout. I hope you enjoyed. Please feel free to like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I will see you again very soon.